Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This message is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we're going to jump right on in, Capricorn. This is a timeless read, so it's for you whenever you reach it. Oh, and one last thing, I specifically asked to channel messages for those who are on their path towards change, okay? So only those of you who have the intent to change, even if it means you have to make those tough decisions and take a leap of faith, okay? That's who I asked Spirit to give me a message for. That way we can kind of set things apart. I felt like the readings, they were becoming very redundant. So I'm trying to pull messages for those who are on the path towards change, who's already walked through those gates, and they're a part of the new wave. All right. Please give me a message for Capricorn. Thank you. Oh, the Magician. Okay, this is really good because you have the power to manifest right now. Capricorn, right now you can create for yourself. This is good. Two of Wands. You have to be making the right decisions though. So your choices right now are very important because it literally will dictate the rest of your life. So be mindful of that. You have a very powerful tool in your hand. That one, you are the Magician. Make sure you're weeding out things that don't work. Okay? All right. Queen of Swords is here. I like her because she doesn't beat around the bush. She doesn't play any games. Very, very serious energy here. Some of y'all, you have to be in that space where you are no longer taking any bull. You're going to have to borrow some of Taurus's energy, Capricorn, because the path forward from here on out, it's going to be very, very, it's going to require, actually, for you to be strict. There's going to be a lot of restrictions that you need to place here. So you may feel that it's a very narrow path, okay? It's going to require a lot of discipline, but there's no room for more space for crap. I'm trying to find a good word. I can't hear. So there, you got to be serious. They're not giving any more passes. Because this is for the grown-ups. What's coming, it's huge. So in order to actually get there, you need big boy shoes, big girl shoes. They're not playing. Okay, and those who think they're ready for this, and they get on this path and they're not ready, you will be swept away. I mean, I'm getting a noble energy here because the stakes are higher. You've been giving a lot of power. You've been given a lot of power. Some of y'all are taking it for granted, and you keep making decisions that just It does you no good. I'm actually hearing some of y'all are making the wrong decision, knowing it's the wrong decision, only so that you can backtrack. That's not, it doesn't work, and it doesn't work here. You're being sent information. Your raw energy is a Page of Swords. They want you right now. You should be in research mode. You should be in a place where you're a vacuum for information, because it's all around you. They're sending it to you. They have people that's within ear, I guess, distance, and you can hear things. They're sending messages. They're wanting you to pay attention. Some of y'all are waving it off as if it's not okay. All right, no more second chances, basically. We got the Page of Cups. There's a young energy around you, okay? Page of Cups. When I say young, it's probably new. It's new to you. Some of you guys got a new love offer coming in, or it could just be an offer of love, and it's just going to be presented in a new way. So if this is someone who you've already been dealing with, they're going to start showing up in a different way. You're going to start feeling things are different, because you're starting to have something. It's like a serious stance now. It's like things that used to pass, it's not passing anymore. Yep, decisions here. Okay, now free will is what dictates what happens at the end of this. So everybody's story is going to be different. Okay. It basically, that's what sets the stage for you, the choices you make. Choices you make. Their advice is, it's time to get serious. Okay, that can bring a connection together. Here we got Two of Cups. So this also weighs, or a connection with someone weighs heavily on how you move forward, whether it comes together, how long it takes for it to get together. Ooh, make sure you're making the, listen, you're the magician. This is your God energy that's within you. We all have that energy. The power, the force within you, that drive, the manifestor. The ability to create, and knowing that you have the ability. It's not just the ability. You need to know. There's something they're trying to get you to bring together. Actually, this is concerning a connection with someone. Two of Cups here. Eight of Cups. All right. Okay. There are things you had to walk away from. There's things you had to leave behind, Capricorn. All right. This lets me know you're already on the journey. Some of you had to walk away from this person, only to be led right back to them. See, the Eight of Cups is walking away because you know there's more, and you understand that there's something better. It's not settling. It's removing yourself from something because you come to a realization that this can't be all there is. So it's leaving something to go search for more. Okay, this is a spiritual card. It's going on a spiritual quest. Okay, so you turn your back. Now I see that you're looking at the Eight Cups. Usually your back is to the Eight Cups. So a lot of you are going back to someone or something. For some of you, This lets me know you had to leave someone, but you'll eventually find them again. Because there's a spiritual journey that you must get on before your connection with someone comes together. There's work to do, okay? So, bring us back. Choices. You need to start going through your bags, okay? Start going through your bags. Old baggage, things that don't serve you, burn it. There's no room for it anymore. The things that you can salvage, the ones that you can use, keep them. Because you're supposed to learn from your past experiences, so you don't throw everything out. Okay, some things you keep because you don't want to repeat certain cycles. But if it doesn't serve, you need to burn it. All right? There's not enough room here. Not for old baggage, nope. This spiritual journey that you're on, it's setting the stage for the rest of your life. So it's time to be serious. It's time to be serious. They're saying you already have what you need. Okay. You've already been, or you're already equipped with what you need. Hermit. All right. Look, this is about when you're on the journey, you're supposed to make sure you see the light and you follow it. Now, you are being guided. This is the Virgo card. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. You may have Virgo on your chart. But there's still work here. You're still finding yourself. And just know you're being supported. Your message is really, I don't know if some of you are hard-headed, but they're screaming here. It's pretty loud. Let me see, what is this? Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? Ooh. Okay. We got the Knight of Wands. See, there's some kind of passionate connection with someone. It's playing a role. Some of y'all were given a taste of something, because this energy comes in fast, but just as fast as it comes in, it leaves. So you may have had a taste of something. Just for a short period. They did that on purpose because they want you to go do the work. Go do the work. And just know that it comes back. Comes back in a new way once you do the work. Once you do the work. The self-work. Capricorn. The self-work. Three of Swords. All right, so there's still things that need to be laid to rest. There's still things that needs to be healed. You're on a path to healing things. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? That's what brings into change. Okay? Certain things, when you lay things to rest, that it can no longer affect you. Okay? So, let me tell y'all something. Because I don't think people get it. You know, mixing the old with the new. I see people do that, and then they complain as to why they're not getting any progress. That's a big no-no. Once you're in a new space, you don't violate yourself that way. And you know, I see people do this, and then they wonder why all the work they've done and why things seem to, you know, go uphill, you know, and it's a slow process going up that hill. But then when it goes down, it goes down so fast. It's like working hard for something, and it takes you, you know, a year to get to a specific height. And then one little wrong choice, one little misstep, and then you just lost a whole year of work, and you go downhill real fast. That's because you should have known better. And a lot of people, they have to redo the same thing over and over because of those simple little missteps. You know, when it comes to change, bringing in the change, and the amount of work you got to go through to usher in the change, the type of change that's not just small, it's huge, you know. This is like picking up and moving to a whole new state, not knowing anyone there, you know, but because you know that your time is done there, and you know that you need change, and you're ready for whatever the universe has. You know, this is remodeling, throwing out old, this is changing your wardrobe. This is even changing your car, you know, changing your hair. You know, these are changes that show, it's a gesture to the universe that you're ready for new, right? Because I see people do this. They do these, and it's good. It's good to do this, actually. It means you've taken step number one to show the universe that you're ready for something different. Okay, so those are like physical representations of wanting change. This is how you show the universe, yes, I want to change. You start making little changes around your immediate environment. When you say you want change, it's supposed to show in every little thing that you do. No one's saying cut out the old, you know, entirely. But when it comes to certain things like personal space, like your home is somewhere that you're in a lot. You don't mix that. That's number one. So if you're in that process of ushering in the new, but you invite something old into a space that is directly tied to the essence of who you are, you're mixing. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're still straddling. You're still testing out the old. The universe pulls everything back, even the magician energy. No more. You don't deserve it. And I know some or many may feel like, oh no, you know, that's okay. It's not, actually. It's not. So when you're on this spiritual journey, your focus needs to be forward movement. But when you don't trust, that's what you do. You start mixing the old with the new. That's literally a slap in the face of your your guides, of those who are helping you grow, for you to go dabble back into something that they're trying to help you usher in the change. Things that they've already guided you, lay it to rest. It's too heavy for you to be carrying. It's a heavy load. Once this was dead and gone, it's dead and gone. Let it rest in peace. You don't bring in the change when you go back digging out the old, trying to drag it. I told y'all, you leave those heavy bags, you leave them behind. When you make a choice, you make that choice and you stick with it. That's how you bring in the change. So, I'm just getting, I don't know if somebody's playing with fire, is what I'm getting. They want you to, there's something waiting. They want to give it to you. They can't. They can only like dangle it in your face here. You have to come get it, okay? You have to come get it. And you got what it takes. Look at you. All right. This is good because this lets me know that you're being serious. Some of y'all, this represents your person. See, as you become serious and as you stay focused, your person, if it's your person, okay? If it's your person, they do the same thing, but on their own, in separation. It's almost like the two energies are working together, but separately. It's like someone else following the other one's lead. They're trying to usher this back in. Okay. Some of you, it's time. It's time for you to crown your person. They're ready to bring this back. They just want to see who's over here, like, who's over here dipping in things that they were told not to do. Who's doing that? Somebody's doing that. A lot of your blockages is the fact that you're still holding on to other things, or you haven't fully released. And sometimes you say you release, but you keep it on like reserve. Nope, they don't. Sometimes people think, oh, you know, I'll keep it on reserve. So I'm not going to completely end this. I'm just going to keep it there just in case. Okay, you're not ready. And there's no, you can't trick yourself. You can't trick your higher self. You can't trick the universe. You're either ready for the change or you're not. Some of y'all need to make that stance. Okay, and judgment is upon you. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. This is that warning call. Again, you have everything you need. You should be able to assess things from the past, know where you went wrong, recognize if you're about to go down the same wrong path. You're supposed to be able to pick up on cues through interaction with other people, whether you're in another pattern. You're supposed to be able to not intertwine things that wasn't helpful for you in the past into your new. You know, somebody said once, oh, everything that we experience is relative to a prior experience. And when a person can only relate something to a prior event or experience, that's a problem. Because what this person is saying is that there's no such thing as a new experience. So this is someone who stays stuck in a cycle of old experiences. So this is a person who goes into a new relationship and comparing everything to their prior. Because the only way they are able to process information is to relate it to something. Do you see where I'm going? That's a problem. This is a person who's going to continue to recycle experiences because they can only relate everything to something else. So this person will have is unable to experience anything new to its entirety. This person has a block. So this is why it's very important. You got to release. You got to release. You got to be ready. So if you're not ready to burn things if you're not ready to burn it, you ain't ready yet. See, this is when the victory comes in. 6 of Wands. See, they're trying to bring you to your victory. I knew it. So some of you will reach here. Some of you will reach here. Oh my gosh, it's so close for y'all. Decisions. Free will is at play here. Okay, Lovers. Again. And that's what I guess that's why I was getting that. So the Lovers, it's a 6, just like this. It's a 6. So this shows a balance trying to happen, right? With the 6s. But with the Lovers energy, this is a divine connection of two people. But some of you guys still have the past right there. On reserve. Some of you have not completely detached from something from the past. You're already looking at something in someone in the future, it could be. But some of you want to hold on to something, or this could be happening consciously or subconsciously. So what you're doing though, when you do this, is you give this the ability to affect this, because it's still around, it's lingering. Even if you say with your mouth, verbally, oh no, I let that go. It's done. I no longer will go to it. Even if you say that, but you haven't actually removed it completely, this will still affect you. So that will show that you're actually not ready. So be mindful of that. Some of you, your connection, the reason it's not together is because there's things from the past. And just know this is showing up as a person. Doesn't have to be a person. Some of you, it is a person. But some of you, it's just the experiences you've had with the person. You could have already detached from this person emotionally, physically. But the experiences that you've had is still with you. So there's still a mental connection. That will affect you from manifesting what you want. That will affect you from getting this victory. It will affect it. I just got to tell you that. It means that it didn't take that spiritual quest you were on. It didn't take. But I see it. I see it actually working for some of you, because the King of Pentacles is here, sitting right next to 6 of Wands. There's something, old energy is still lingering. Some of you, it's mental. You think that you've already released it. You haven't. You're holding on to certain things. All right. At this point, if you don't see the light, it's not your time. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Okay, we got 2 cards there. Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? All right, we have a card there as well. King of Pentacles. Wow. 5 of Swords, King of Cups. So yeah, it's been a tough fight. I see that it actually was a very hard fight, but the victory is yours to claim. And somebody's ready for commitment. Somebody's ready for commitment. So there's growth that happened here. There's also a lot of emotion. So let me see what the Queen of Swords is. She was able to remove herself from those things that kept her bound. Okay. Somebody was able to remove these ropes. No more restrictions. It's in reverse. So those ropes, they're gone. So that's what happens when you take on this stance. You no longer feel bound to anything or anyone. When you pick up the Queen of Swords energy, I'm telling you, she don't play. The sword is there. She don't need it anymore. She's already used it. She was slicing left and right, cutting things out. Don't work. It don't belong near her, period. No explanations needed. She don't explain anything to anyone. When she does something, it's because she knows it's right for her. It's not gender specific, him or her. When it's done, it's done. No, nothing, no one will keep someone who has this energy bound. Now, there's a committed relationship trying to come together. That's what I'm getting, guys. Okay, so water signs showed up, earth signs showed up. So that's you all, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Then we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio also showed up here. Fire signs also showed up. I mean, all the signs are here, air signs, okay? So they're all here. It could be any sign. Gemini is here, okay? So, let's jump into the extended and see what you can expect next. I'm going to pull a few cards here for y'all, Capricorn. Ooh, that was fast. Personal growth. And I don't know if it fell in reverse, but I'm going to turn it upright. So a lot of you are on that journey. The personal growth has to happen before the union happens. And you know, let me clarify this. Lovers. The personal growth is very important. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep holding on, because you're gonna do it. You're doing it, basically. So don't give up on this, is what I'm getting. I mean, there's a victory here, okay? So it's just saying you have to, your personal growth has to happen first. Okay, then you get your union. But it's all a package deal. Okay? Capricorn, so I'm going to leave it there. We're going to jump into the extended to see what you can expect next. All right, so I really hope that this is helpful. Okay, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. King of Swords. So this one speaks their emotions. This one doesn't. This one, you know where you stand with him because he's direct. And it doesn't spare your feelings either. This one just tell you what's up. This one hides it. Okay, so there's some things that are hidden. It's not clear. Somebody's not communicating. I'm feeling the divine masculine energy is trying to come. So that's basically what it is. There's a need to take control here. We got the moon here twice. And guess what is right behind the high priestess's head is the moon. Okay? So there's things being kept in the dark. Oh, I knew it. I'm so happy to see that. Oh my God. Listen.